my lady. We need to keep moving. You can't help Sunhold if you're dead.
Why, look at that. It seems help has arrived after all. As Kin Lady of Sunhold, I implore you to hear my plea. My city has been overrun by the Maormer, and Admiral Viscount declares only my death will stop this attack. He hates my family and demands my head, but I know surrender will not save my people. For centuries, Sunhold has been the first line of defense against Maormer raiders. Many of their soldiers have fallen by my family's command, and now, with our fleet gone and soldiers depleted, they've decided to strike. I need your help. Destroy the Maormer supplies gathered along the shore. Rescue any citizen you find captured, and free Sunwell, a griffin, from capture. She's not only the city's symbol, she's also the best weapon we have at our disposal. Will you help? Khavid and I shall head to the Merchants District. I need to investigate the area and see whether Maormer may be holding Sunhold's nobles prisoner. Meet me there when you've completed your tasks, and we'll assess the situation. Griffins have always been our city's symbol. Majestic, strong, fierce. Sunhold is often the first line of defense against invaders, and we need a griffin's strength. Sunwell just happens to embody that spirit, as her ancestors did before her. Not so much of a pet as a representation of the city's spirit. The ruling family has always kept a tame bloodline of the creatures. Well, tame as a griffin can be. I was practically raised alongside Sunwell. She's like a member of my family. Griffins are fiercely territorial. As soon as she's freed, Sunwell will hunt down those she perceives as invaders, and as a symbol of Sunhold, she'll also inspire my citizens to keep fighting. What Sunhold needs is hope, now more than ever. An invasion isn't too unusual for Sunhold, given the city's location. It's why we hold one of the best naval fleets in Somerset. However, most of our ships have been sent to help the war effort, and now it seems our worst fears have come to life. Yes, though it pains me to admit it. My city burns and my people are in chains. If only we could turn the tide, we might have a fighting chance to resist this invasion, at least until reinforcements can arrive. Admiral Viscount's cunning as a leader is the reason this invasion has been so successful. His death could turn the tide of battle, but he's far too protected to strike against. It is he who calls for my blood, as Kin Lady of Sunhold. As Kin Lady, I am the ruler of Sunhold. My death would leave my citizens without a leader to guide them. Even so, I would quickly give my life if I thought it would save my city. Only a fool trusts a sea snake. My death is only to sate the Maormer's hatred of those who have triumphed against them, a victory against Somerset. But as Kin Lady, I also cannot hide while my city suffers. We must fight back.
Ultima. Ah, a pox on their ears.
Heal me!
Stop worrying.
Leave me!
At last, I'm free!
This is all a horrible mistake.
Save me!
I need healing! It was an ambush! Admiral Viscarn has the kin lady up ahead! You have to stop them! I can't save kin lady Helena with these wounds. It's up to you now. The Maormer were waiting for anyone stupid enough to raid supplies from the smithy. I tried to fight, but they grabbed the kin lady and ran off. You need to defeat Admiral Viscarn before it's too late. Sunhold won't last if the kin lady's killed.
So you're the ones helping this wretch. I'll put a stop to your men. Sunhold is already out. There's no use fighting back where we already won. How could I be defeated?
Thank the stars you arrived. I thought my life forfeit. Viscarn was ranting before you came, burned supplies, released prisoners, a griffin now roaming the skies, picking off sea elves like the rats they are. Tell me, was that your doing? With Admiral Viscarn dead, now is the time to strike. I shall rally my people and call Sunnerwell to my side. We'll form a resistance the likes of which these sea snakes have never known. Thank you for making this all possible. With the Maormer down and Admiral Viscarn defeated, I'm sure my citizens will join together and fight. All we have to do is keep Sunhold standing until help arrives. I'm glad he's all right. To think, not so long ago I argued against opening Somerset's borders, and yet without the help of newcomers, Sunhold would never have survived. I'll forever be grateful for the deeds you've done today.
Excursions in this area.
Selling, buying, trading, right here.
A thousand curse! Oh, noble stranger, would you help Renzir? Karnwastin has been captured by Madja, this one's former first mate. She betrayed Renzir and turned his crew against him. There is no hope left. Save your kindness. This one has 3 trade shipments scattered across the port and caches. Recover them, and he can start a new life. Madja must also be disposed of, for she will not rest until Renzir is hunted down. Renzir's most precious treasure is his wife, sweet Nubani. Last he saw, she was near our ship. This one suspects she has cleverly hidden herself, but will need help to escape. Do all this, and Renzir will make sure you are rewarded. This one should have been more suspicious of Madja from the start. Her skill as a first mate blinded him to her greed. Now Renzir only wishes to retire and live peacefully with his Nubani. The High Elves do not like to see lesser ships such as this one's humble junker docked at their ports. Therefore, many foreign ships are directed to hidden waterways to deliver their goods. Such a lack of respect for us newcomers. Yes? Maormer raids are a constant threat on Somerset's coast, and the Altmer Navy is, shall we say, slow to respond to attacks on foreign ships. Renzir must take all precautions for such attacks. None know of these caches but himself and Nubani. It pains this one to speak of his precious wife when she is in such danger. You'll know her by her clever tongue and beautiful sparkling eyes. She warned Renzir many times not to trust Madja, if only he had listened to her wisdom. It all started when we ported in Karnwastin only a few days ago. Madja began to disappear deep within the caves, became irritable, angry. Then suddenly, she announced herself captain, attacked all who opposed, including Renzir. That, Renzir does not know. Perhaps she found an ally, someone powerful enough to scare the crew into obeying her command. But there's more than sailors in those caves now. As Renzir ran, he saw strange fighters. Undead, perhaps. But Madja is no necromancer, nor any of Renzir's crew. However, if she did find an ally, perhaps they have such power. Evil forces lie within Karnwastin, Walker. Best to be cautious.
It's good to see you again. Thanks for rescuing me and my companions from that insidious mine trap. By the way, if you're working with these smugglers now, you should know that I've deprived a number of them of their existence. Well then, it appears that your mission has thus far been a success. Since you're here, I could use your help. My associate Grog has been captured. I need you to free him, while I try to learn everything I can about the sea slode called Gaza. We did indeed. Turns out that Keturah is just one of several sea slode terrorizing Summerset. We couldn't find the mine manipulator, but we located a necromancer in these caves. Grog went to investigate, but he failed to account for the smugglers. You continue to impress me, newcomer. I hope you made the creature's last moments particularly painful. But about Grog, he's chained up as a gift from the smugglers to appease Gaza. Set him free while I look into the sea slode. I appreciate the effort. While I may have dealt with a few of these scoundrels, I'm not capable of eliminating an entire army of smugglers. Besides, one of us has to investigate Gaza and the other sea slodes. Summerset is depending on us. As quietly and efficiently as I possibly can. I have no desire to get into additional altercations with either the smugglers or the sea slode's undead servitors. I'll meet you back here in this relatively safe location once we're both finished. From what I've been able to observe, the smugglers have entered into some kind of arrangement with the sea slode. They occasionally leave prisoners for the creature to toy with. Unfortunately, Grog is just the latest in a long line. A hunch, I suppose. For an often inebriated orc, he actually excels at that sort of thing. From what limited knowledge I have of the sea slodes, though, necromancy appears to be one of their favorite pastimes. I'll try to learn more once you depart.
You kept me kicking that tire. You would take me out?
Hello? Someone there? Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? Oh, yeah, the bucket! I still haven't gotten the stink out of my favorite tunic. You can make it up to me. Get me out of these chains before the big slug notices I'm here. How do I... What the tusk do I look like? A blacksmith? Sorry, let me consider. Well, the smuggler with the key went to chat with the Slode. Said something disagreeable and I heard him scream. Body's not far. Or if you can pick a lock. Sure, I'll tell you everything I know. Right after you get me out of these chains. Look, I'm tired, I'm thirsty, and I'm in no rush to have that slimy slug get its webbed fingers on me. So go get that key. Thanks for getting me out of those chains. My wrists were starting to chafe. So, what's the plan? How do we get out of this oblivion pit? Look, I'm grateful and all that, and I really admire your tenacity, but we're not safe here. I'll tell you and Kynar everything I learned right after we get out of this place. Fine, but then we really need to get out of here. The Sea Slode's name is Kagarza, some sort of necromancer based on all the undead I ran into, but that's not all. I heard it talking to someone. A high elf, I think. Said some interesting things. Something about a cabal of some sort. Multiple Sea Slodes working together. They discussed another one of the big slugs operating to the south. Said they had a way to sink the island. Can we get out of here now, please?
More intruders! Excellent! You'll be a nice addition to my soldiers. You fools! I will return.
Thanks for retrieving Grog. He may be lazy, perpetually intoxicated, and a terrible cheat at Ancestor Draw, but he is one of my steadfast companions. Was he able to shed any additional light on the Sea-Slowed menace? Interesting. That corresponds with what I was able to learn. Anything else? My drunken companion usually discovers the most tantalizing secrets. Sink the island? Magic of that sort sounds as remarkable as it is terrible. Maria and the High Elf Marines headed south, following rumors of some sort of natural phenomenon. I wonder if they're related. You need to go help her. Time is of the essence. While you go south to aid Maria, I'll return to Alinor and bring what we've learned so far to the Battle Reef. It splits our forces, but I don't see any other way. Good luck, and may the stars light your path.
looking for someone. Did Renzir send you? Nubani hopes he cared to mention his wife alongside his goods. So he sends you in his stead. How touching. No doubt Renzir first mentioned his shipments. Worth enough for us to finally retire, yes? But this one fears her husband will never leave his life as a smuggler. A trader! If only we could have such a peaceful life. No, the only thing Renzir delivers to Somerset is contraband. That's why we port within this cave. Perhaps, though, with your help, I can finally force his paw, putting an end to this dangerous life. If you dump those smuggled goods into the sea, then his only option will be to sell our ship and settle down. What do you say? Renzir never has to know. Just one more trip, Renzir tells me. Just one more trip. But it's been 5 years, and Nubani tires of hiding in caves and waiting for night. She loves her husband, but fears he will never stop. He just needs the right incentive. Many times, loudly, repeatedly. If we trade our ship, there will be no choice but to settle down. An honorable life in the sun is all this one asks. It's what Renzir wants too. He just needs the right push. Quickly, dump the shipments overboard. There are darker forces in this cave than mutinying smugglers. Nubani wishes to sail out of Conweston as soon as possible. And have no worries. She will find her way back to Renzir. Ah, but Nubani and Renzir are so resourceful, yes? The profit from this ship will be more than enough to open up a little shop. A simple life, yes, but honorable. No more dealing with necromancers and smelly caves. Maja is no necromancer, yet undead lines these shores. Strange, no? There is a powerful force at work, deep within the caves of Conweston. Something lurks in the darkness, and Nubani isn't waiting around for it to come out.
From the south.
You return carrying nothing, and with no one at your side. Have you failed? Did you find this one's Nubani? First, Maja steals my crew, then my only means of survival. Oh, how will this one tell Nubani? He promised her a life of riches and luxury. Now we'll have to sell this ship just to get by. Still, you've done much. Thank you, Walker. Nubani! There you are! Rainseer knew you would escape.
With no help from her coward husband, of course.
Oh, do not say such things, especially on such a day when all has been lost.
Oh? But we still have the ship. We'll sell it in the nearest harbor, yes? Buy a little shop, just as you promised?
Well, yes, of course. Though perhaps we find sailors who wish for work?
Rainseer?
Yes, we sell this ship, of course. We start a shop just as you wish.
Good.